You know, if Hollywood really wants to make good horror movies, they should just hire James Wan every time. That was just to get you in the mood of the review that we're doing today for Annabelle Creation. Let's get right into it, shall we? I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a pretty big horror fan. I've seen all the films in the Conjuring Universe. Big fan of all of them. Comment down your favorite horror movie down below. I want to find some new ones. I'm getting really into it recently, and I want to watch some good horror flicks. To start off, Annabelle Creation. Right off the bat, very, very scary movie. Now, you need to see it in the right atmosphere, though. You can't go to a movie, probably like a 7 o'clock show with a bunch of young kids laughing and screaming, because it really kills the vibe. Because the first time I went to go see it was with my friend Anthony, and in the theater, everybody was very serious, and they took the movie seriously, and they weren't yelling and screaming the whole time. We had a very good time watching the film. And the next time I saw it was with my friend James and Steven, and we went to like a 7 o'clock show, and there's a bunch of teens in there, like early teens, that were just screwing around in the theater and ruining the experience for everybody. I had to actually move halfway through because there was these silly girls behind me that were commenting the whole time. Oh my god, don't go in there. Oh my god, this is so scary, guys. I'm actually scared right now. Shut the f*** up. You could do that when it's on DVD. I paid to see the movie, not to hear you commentate. If I want to hear commentating, I'll pull up a podcast. Let's get to the actual meat and potatoes of the movie. So, the story takes place a while back. It's a prequel to the previous Annabelle movie, which was not nearly as good as this one. Wasn't directed by James Wan, wonder why. So this movie is the prequel to how that Annabelle doll got into that situation of that movie. And basically how it was created overall. To make a long story short, because I don't want to spoil the entire movie for you, basically a bunch of orphan girls move into this house, and in that house there's a doll that they find, and they don't know at the time, but the doll is possessed by something evil, and weird shit starts going down, just like all these other doll movies that you see. But this one kind of shakes it up a little bit, puts a little new spin, just like James Wan always does. Think about what The Conjuring 1 was, about a bunch of people that move into a house and it turns out to be haunted. It's been done a million times before, but he does it so creatively, and he builds the suspense so well, and it's so gradual, that climb. Like, as the movie goes on, you just feel more and more tense and more uncomfortable, and he really nails that with this movie too. One of the biggest problems with the first Annabelle movie was that the pacing was so bad. You go from one scene where you actually see a demon running at the screen, and then the next scene they expect us to be scared when the popcorn starts popping by itself. It's called pacing, people. Going from a motorcycle to training wheels is not going to be that exciting. Pacing is very important with these movies. It really shows with this movie because the pacing was done very, very well. Now, there's a few silly things. I'm not going to say the movie's perfect. There's obviously some decisions that the characters make that I wouldn't have made if I was in that situation. I'm sure you wouldn't have either, but it's kids in the 50s, and obviously they weren't as well educated as us children now with our Google search. And they don't know about all this shit, so they're a little bit more innocent, and they're not afraid to do things like we probably would be. I guess you could explain it that way, but overall, Annabelle Creation is a very, very scary time. I really don't want to talk about the plot because I don't want to spoil anything, because it's very good. The girl from another great horror movie, The Ouija, The Origin of Evil, I forget the actress's name, but she was the star of that movie, and she did a very good job. She plays the character Linda in Annabelle Creation, and she does another great job. I think this little girl's going places in horror movies. We're gonna see her in like 15 years reprising roles that she used to have. I think it's really cool to see that. So anyway, I would give it Annabelle Creation 8 out of 10. It's a great, great horror movie. It's not the best in the Conjuring series, but it's definitely a step up from the previous Annabelle movie. Check it out if you get the chance. Make sure that if there's loud people in your theater, get the f*** away from them, because it will ruin the experience from you. Nothing will be scary when there's kids giggling ha 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 the entire time, trying to pretend they're not scared. And some dude was actually so fed up with it, he went and got the freaking security guard, and he dragged the 3 little 12-year-old kids out of the theater, and we were all like, yeah, we're mature enough that that's not funny anymore. That's all my time. Thanks for watching. Definitely check out Annabelle, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and one last thing. Just recently I was on a trip in California, and I vlogged the whole trip every single day. And if you haven't seen those vlogs yet, you should really check them out, because we put a lot of effort into them, we had a lot of fun doing them, and I hope you enjoy them. So anyway, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Woo!